Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Princes of Darkness series, where last time we basically just did everything in the true faith. We did a bunch of vampire hunting, even and took us some land. Got like Cyprus here, but we can't form the kingdom of Cyprus for some reason. We have claims on Thessalonica, but if we can't like form the kingdoms of that, then what's the point? Also, we got a new decision that I think we're going to go for. Instead, we're going to keep going for recover the Greek fire, but secure the Mediterranean. We just need Majorca and Sardinia. And obviously we have most of Sardinia, so we'll just declare war immediately after this. Or was it this one? Oh yeah, so these two are dead, so that's nice. Cyprus, we can't create, because you just can't create it. So I'm assuming maybe it's the Kingdom of Crete. The Kingdom of Thessalonica we can get, basically. It's just the Kingdom of Crete is a bit I mean, we can go after them. Duchy of Crete. Can we usurp a kingdom if we hold their Deuri Duchy? What's the Kingdom of Crete? I think we actually might be able to. So I'm thinking we'll actually go after her. She's got no allies. Oh, we could have. I think I remember seeing her off screen. Queen Helene Coton, a royal thief. Yeah, we could have recruited her, and I think I was going to, and then I'm like, it's fine. So, yeah, we just killed you. Speaking of which, actually, let's take a look at our kill count before we get any business here. So let's go down our list here. Alright, Dedka, nope. Bella, Giovanna, Etrius. First among equals. Here's the character lore if you wish to pause and read, because it is a lot. And I don't want my voice to give out, but I will do a summary here. Born in 850, is now Gothenburg, which is now Sweden. On a pilgrimage to Rome, but as part of his attacking, he was taken as a slave. Sold in Constantinople for his talent in magic by a man called Tremere. We know where this is going. The young man's arrogance grew as he magically outlived his peers, blustering himself into a state of divine absolution. Favorite apprentice of Tremere. When Goratrix surpassed him by discovering the potion that would turn him and the others into vampires, Etrius objected at first. Although the sentiment would not last, he was also responsible for leading Tremere to Saulot's resting place. Diablerizing many salubri elders himself. After Tremere entered Torpor, Etrius was responsible for the structure. Here said I wasn't going to read it all, basically am. His major concerns right now are the Omen War against the Samissi and the Masasa War against the Hermetic Order. Will retain control of Clan Tremere, even more so when Goratrix exiles himself in the Anthribu. Alright, well then we go right for Hardestadt, the Master. No idea where he originated from. Modern Bavaria, most likely. Probably a member of the clan. It's a surprising fact because his lineage is unclear at best. Oh. So they were just guessing that he's, a 5th gen. His accomplishments were even more stunning considering that he is a relatively newcomer to the Grey Game. As Alexander was exiled from France and Mithras is still curtailed in England, 2 offensive wars in the north against the crumbling Einherjar, and in the east, his new Tremere allies against the Gangrel and Samissi. Thanks in no smart to his talented child, Jürgen von Verden. Hardestadt the Younger. Sharing a name with another noble person. Oh, just a same day. The Lawgiver, Rosenkrantz. Jürgen von Verden. I'm assuming that's a future child, or... Alright, whatever. Indeed, the German will ensure his place as the greatest modern venture with the foundation of the Camarilla. Unfortunately, even the informal leader of the mightiest clan will prove to not be truly immortal. Killed by the Anarch Tyler. Legacy will far outlive him, though. Sad. Sad. Then we go straight for a Montano, 4th gen here. Born as Ontai in Eastern Africa, Montano was the first child of La Sombra to survive his sire's brutal attention. Alright. Many more progeny will be created by his sire, but Montano would stay the most skilled and favored of them all. His tenure so far has been seen mixed success. Venture taking seriously, the old warrior will need to be wary as the new blood is calling. Montano will endure the anarchic revolt with some success until the betrayal of his brother in blood, Gratiano. Oh, yeah, I know Gratiano. Tubal Cain. Gratiano de Veronese, who's technically 4th gen as well. Well, no, why would I say technically? Because he's right under... Yeah. No, that's just me being dumb. Alright, and then after him was... Nope. During Saulat's travel to the east, he chose 2 individuals to embrace. Oh, I didn't even know it was... I thought she was... Oh. I thought she was like one of the Chinese ones. You know what I mean. Kuei Jin. The thief capable of obtaining the secrets of the Thousand Hells, and Zhao Shui, a scholar who could decipher those secrets. They sought for knowledge that will allow Canaanites to survive the cataclysmic turn of the Wheel of Ages. Once Saulat departed back for the west, he instructed his 2 children to continue his work by creating a new caste known as the Wu Zhao, or Watchers. And we've learned the secrets of Saulat from, what journal we have? I'll have to take a look. Japhet's? Jathan's? Samuel the Flaming Sword. It's not one of his kids, is it? No. It was someone else. I'll have to take a look at that. And then we have Nakthoreb, the first son. Said to be of the same tribe as Set himself. Was the first of his childhood, although some rumors debate this claim. As such, he has been the head of the Hierophants. Arbitrary and traditionalist ruler, despising non-Egyptians and grumbling at the thought of listening to the other Hierophants. Not much, though. Yeah, well, he's dead. Katharina. Vladivus. Alfonso was a Venetian merchant in life. He gained Narcissus' interest, who had hindered the establishment of lucrative trade. Gave his protege the embrace after the Normans threatened to close down that passage. Alfonso was schooled in the theology of the Canaanite heresy. Making furious blood feasts in heretical fashion, he stirred the natives even more against the Latins. Facing the enemy of his own clan in the court, he will be reduced to ashes in 1274. Oh, well, he certainly lived longer than canon. And then Servius Marius Pustula. According to tales, Pustula was born as a slave to wealthy patrician families. Extremely loyal to his master, he was wounded during a battle between 2 Canaanites. Servius was saved by a Nosferatu who gave him the embrace and told him the truth about his attackers. Mad with rage against the high-blooded vampires, he would have surely destroyed himself in his grief if he had not met Tanit Bal Sahar. Under Tanit Bal Sahar's tutelage, he channeled his anger by writing satirical poems. This earned him the amusement and the friendship of Prince Camilla. Oh, we know who Camilla is. The son of a... who was taking great pleasure in seeing his rivals brought low. When his mentor disappeared, Pustula and his companion Camilla conspired against those who were enemies of Tantibal and Camilla. Alright. Obviously you don't have any friends since you're dead. Alright, fair enough. So what was that, Royal Court Artifacts, Giovannials. Greater Bucephus. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so we're just going to wait just a little bit because I did just increase our matted arms, so that's being filled. That's hence why our cash is a little low. So we'll do that. Trinken Kendor. No one rides him but me. 100 unraised. Oh! And our son and our father has died of old age. The great Sanctus. Well, I say the great. He didn't really do much, did he? I mean, he killed some people? No, not really. I mean, he forged the Empire, so there is that. Brother, how are you doing? I guess I should get Felicia married. Matrilineal. Sigmund. Only he's a ghoul, so we could potentially have a revenant, but CK3 the spirits, work off stress. Almost full. Or gotten rid of them all, but it's fine. We could start a legend, which is what I want to do after the wars, so we can get the stupid legitimacy stuff out of the way, because, ugh. Thessalonica is going to be more of a challenge, but we'll have to see if we can even form the Kingdom of Cyprus for this, just to see. Oh, actually, I should double check. Vaticanter, Cainite, Nodist, Promethean, Black Furies, Cainite, Monus Nigrum, Mercator. I just want to make sure no one's going to join in if we do this holy war for the duchy. Duchy for Crete. Declare war. Where's the rallying point? In Syracuse. That's fine. And you head over here. It's the Warsk. It is the war goal, and it's their capital. And then we'll just have these as backup. Oh, immediately took her son hostage, so that's nice. Or was that her son? I mean, we occupy that, but I don't. Oh, it is. Alright. Alright, here we go. This should be it as soon as we win this battle. 100%. Nice. Alright, cool. We've seized all that. Disband all of our dudes. Let everything refill up. Luckily, we got some windfall, but still and managed it to be in debt. Let the treasure be known to all. Agnes Sorel. Nope. Dame Debut. Alright. Now, with this, let's actually. But before we do anything, Kingdom of Crete. They're fighting a war. Fine. We'll take it. The same with the Duchy of Crete. We just need money. More pressing matters. Speaking of which, 6 more months, and then we'll at least have a claim on one of the Majorcas here. What is this one? Regular Majorca, Minorca, and Ibiza. So we just need to take those, and then Sardinia. Let's build up some cash here real quick. What's this? Oh, Bruto. Oh. Increase your theology, Bruto. At least we're getting our cash. What is this? Ooh. We'll lose 3. Malingering scent. No. It's not worth. I don't think it'll. Yeah, no, it wouldn't change anything. We had a stillborn son as well. My apologies, wife. Come on in. Alright. Oh. More pressing matters. We built something in Farfa. So now we're over our domain limit. Do you not have any available buildings for this slot? Oh, we can at least get the duchy. And Crete. You're attacking. Well, just keep an eye on that for the war in order to get the kingdom. Yeah. Alright, we'll usurp that. And I'm gonna guess we have too many duchies. We have to give it away. As much as I want to give it to... I don't really trust giving it to family members. They're probably just going to end up going to war against me like every other one. Alright, Flora. Go down to the Duchy of Candid. Alright, whatever. And we can still usurp 500 as soon as she's done with that war. Alright. How much was that? 72 gold, fine. We'll move you over. Unfortunately, it's in the Midnight Crescent, but they don't have that much mana. I think we'll be fine when we declare war. You know what? While we wait for this war so we can usurp the title, we're going to... Where was it? Seek aid of the spirits? 750 gold? Or we'll do a small one. Oh. Alright, maybe next time we do that we should do a big one. Nope. 81% they're winning. Either way, we just need to wait. Children educated at your court will be more likely to develop a pensive, chaste, or zealous. We gain a lot. What is this? Lately, I can't help but notice the gaggles of giggling maidens. Oh, it's a dirty book. 240 learning and lifestyle. Experience is good. You know what? We'll risk it. Our children won't fall for it, right? Venator can educate. Summon the physician. Desperate measures. Lucerix's learning increases by 1. Probably should have seen what that actually increased. Alright, I want to start the legend for the legitimacy thing. But we are going to go to war relatively soon. Usurp the kingdom of Crete. Alright. Now that we have the kingdom of Crete, which is technically the kingdom of Candia. Oh yeah. Well, no, the kingdom of Cyprus. I don't think we can form this. Yeah, I just don't think we can actually do this. because it technically doesn't have any de jure counties. Yeah, I think this is just a bug or something because we can't actually forge it. Huh. Which means going after Thessalonica is a waste of time, let's be honest here. In which case... declare war. Seize all de jure lands. Then we can just raise everyone up here. County of Ibiza. Alright, cool. So we can go after them next. Okay, we just need to go siege this and then it'll be done. Oh, we have a daughter, Sonia, who's spindly, eh? You know what? Let's go for an old classic. Cypher. More pressing matters. Groom to rule. Nice, it's nice. Lucerix. We have him doing a stewardship education. Can't change it. So, and then I think Mundus is doing a learning. So we'll see how well Lucerix does. Start studying languages, my son. Nice, nice, nice. Enforce demands. Then all we need to do is just grant that. And then who do we have as the Duke over here? Oh, it's not even created. I guess we'll just create it. I think that actually gave us legitimacy. I have to double check. Not gonna trust the ambitious dude with a lunatic. Who's your heir, Lavinia? Duodi. Spoleto. Yeah, you know what? Sure. No, you know what? I'll trust the lunatic more. No! Our brother died of cancer! Venator. My deepest apologies. Or Bruto, I guess you're gonna have to do things. Yeah, sure, go over here. Do we really need... We don't really need to do the mass conversion, so I guess go over here. Oh yeah, we need a new Imperial Envoy. Alright, Bruto. Guess you're gonna have to just pick up the slack. Alright, well, here we go. One less bloodsucker on God's fair earth. We took out Saliana, the Red Empress. Just because. She wasn't the ruler of anyone, so I took her out. Because she is one of the ones, if you took the Courts of Love, we would need to kill. Which we're probably not going to do, because I think we'll end it when we recover the Greek fire, is what I'm thinking. But let me just double check here. Would have been, what, the Sisters of St. John? Nope, Mithras and Marcus Verus, so Oculid, Saliana and Claramunda. Alright. Well, when we get back, I'll probably just start finding hers just to see. Our intrigue is not 15. Wow. So we wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. Too low. Oh, this might be just the time to go snag these places here, because he's at war with the baronies of Avalon. So while he's focused on that, I will come after these. I think that's rather well. All we gotta do is just go grab the war target, and I think we'll be good. Alright. You head over here. You head over here. You head to Ibiza. And you know what? You stay there. And then... Actually, you know what? You stay nearby so we can have you jump in if we need your help. Oh, you already conquered that bit? Alright, you go over here then. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Now, supposedly we should be gaining a bunch... Well, not a bunch, but we'll be gaining war score passively. Just because we have the war target. Yeah, give me all of Vizcaya, because... I don't know, why not, right? And... fabricate me a claim... over here. Are these part of the same duchy? These are what's needed for another one, but... I don't think we're gonna be going for. Oh, it's all part of 3 different duchies? Ugh. With Aquitaine, but maybe, who knows. Alright, so won the war here. Enforce demands. And we get all that. I'll take a look and divvy that up. I think 6 more months and then we'll have this county. And well, you know what? Maybe we'll give that a go. In the meantime, start saving our money up and getting our men back. Secure the Mediterranean. What do we need? A lot of gold. Got it. Okay. And Lucerix has come of age, and he's grown up to be a bit of a disappointment. Because he's only a fortune builder. Mundus has come of age. Oh, would you look at that? Mastermind philosopher. Lucerix. Come on, man. You couldn't even get Midas touched? Disappointing. Oh, and now there's going to be another crusade. Crusade for the Eastern Lords, eh? Alright. Code of Tremere Holy Order founded. Huh. We can't form our own Holy Order, can we? No. Which sucks, but whatevs. Viterbo. Wanna be a vassal? No. If we can get rid of the low legitimacy, I think we could actually vassalize them. Oh, and Belmonte has come of age. Man, only Lucerix didn't get a 4-star. Shame. 20. I just want to do a comparison. Alright, yeah. Before I forget, no, I want to replace Mundus. We want to put, say, where are you putting, giving it to Bruto? You know what, Felicia. Yeah, that's fine. And no. What do we need for this? Oh, just 25 more gold. Now, secure the Mediterranean. Become masters of the Mediterranean. For 100 years. The Mediterranean conquest Casas Belli allows you to conquer any county along the shores. Get the kingdom of the Aberio Terrinia. I probably butchered that, but you know. With the taking of Majorca, Sardinia, and Sicily, we have declared ourselves the righteous rulers of the Mediterranean Sea. Envoys have sailed to all corners of the earth and notified lesser rulers about our glorious achievement. Well, see, there we go. Now that's nice. Anything else we want to do? Need 648. He wants to make a crown. Alright. Oh. Crusade is on. So it's basically, what is the crusade for? Eastern Lords. All of that. Okay. Court event popped up. Purifying them with fire. Yep. Now I'm really having much education for kids now. I kind of wanted to save our men up for this Aquitaine. What do we need? The courts. Well, we need the Grand Court, which is all this kingdom here. And I wanted to do like go for duchies of Aquitaine, but this she just holds all the duchies. I'm not sure how she's still in power. When I try to do that, people get angry, but whatevs. Fabricate. Go over here. Of Isle de France. Start going for this Grand Courts. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be getting any more of these done besides recover Greek fire. But you never know, right? Oh, looks like we just won the crusade. Last I just looked, it was 44%, but God is with us. So be it. And I guess we won, so everything with Hungary. You want to be my vassal? No? Oh, that's a shame. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that. Maybe she'll ally herself with us? Ogier. No, wouldn't accept, eh? Touch of peace, discover true name. Alright, well, there's that. We didn't get any money because it just went to, yeah, it just went to paying off all of our debts from this war. Fortunately, though, would you look at this? Bound by blood. We have one final learning lifestyle. We have the scholar traits. And with that, we need 200 gold. 200 gold and then we have it. Alright, so I'm just doing a quick little war here just to get Friuli. Familial. I will treasure this thought from Belmonte. You know, we're just gonna take all this. We didn't even need to declare a holy war. It's just take everything. 68%. And this should be it. No, 85. Alright, I guess I'm missing. Oh, probably that one. Oh, and that one. %. Nice. Enforce demand, so be it. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. And he's all the way over there. Yeah. We'll declare war for that as well. As long as we just have the war goal, we'll passively get it, and I don't think he's going to be really coming towards us. But even if he is, it'll be fine, I think. In the meantime, let's just start granting this stuff out. And then we're at war, so we can't actually create title. And I'll just give it to you. We can't actually do the Greek fire just yet. Oh, Belmonte just gave birth to a bastard here. Interesting. I guess we should get her married off. Yeah, sure. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can actually do that. And I did manage to take a quick look, and through some shenanigans, I was able to... Couldn't form the Kingdom of Cyprus still, but we can restore the Knights of Acre because we just needed to give the dynasty to one of them. So... there we go. Rector Martin, the Knights of Acre. And yeah, the Kingdom of Cyprus is not a thing. I still don't really understand that, but it is what it is. Let me just double check here. Kingdom of Cyprus. Yep. Shame. So yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. But also recover Greek fire. Let there be light. The fire burns again. Your search is finished. Whether the formula you have assembled from scraps of information by means of tireless experimentation is the authentic Greek fire or not, the substance sure does burn well. The initial test has already yielded spectacular results. The liquid is as sticky as honey and near impossible to put out. Everything it coats while ignited ceases to exist before it ceases to burn. Although the optimal delivery method remains an area of potential improvement, the craftsmen in your service already prepared effective enough designs. As you watch the fire consume the test dummies, you can feel as if the great burden was lifted from your shoulders. Deep down, you notice the burden of guilt you suffered sending your brothers and sisters against the forces of hell, not adequately armed. The von Murnau dynasty gains Masters of Fire. So nice. And, yeah. You know what? Let's see here. So yeah, we can't get that. That's that Kingdom of England. That's the Grand Court. That's East Anglia. That's Flanders. And this is all the Viscaya, and then we gotta give that to sort of St. James dynasty. Suppose we could do that real quick. Not like we could upgrade anything until we got... Yeah, we needed their support. Right? Yep. So completely honestly, I think we're actually done. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do this East Anglia stuff. That can be something we do later down the line. But we have these claims. I suppose it's fine. Does it make sense? No. But we're gonna do it still? Yes. And I want to call you to war. And just call... Oh, no, we're not allied. Call house member to war. Is there a way that we can be allied? Oh, we could do Mundus marrying Martina. And actually, let's see here. Lucerix. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Excellent. Excellent. And then we'll just have everyone start off over there. Raise our men. And all of Valois will be mine. Alright, this war is over. Enforced demands. Alright, we'll have to deal with all that. I have actually been getting the claims. I think we have claims on all of the Duchy of Champagne, Valois, Burgundy. We're going after Orléans now. So then... What, Normandy and Anjou? And then, oh, well, and Flanders. We should go make sure we get Flanders. Alright, yeah. In the meantime, time to give this stuff out. And we need to give it to who? Sword of St. James Dynasty. Sword of St. James. All. St. James sword. Forsworn. Huh. Need to be the Sword of St. James Dynasty or have one vassal of this dynasty. I don't think there's anyone. Alright, so I was just doing this off screen here. It took years and years, but nothing really of importance popped up. But if you want to do this, boom, we took all of that. Is that going to actually mean we can do things? Let's just see. Yeah, no, can't do that because that's Cyprus. That's England. The Kingdom of the Grande Court. We usurp. And Eyes of God. The Ocular Dei is a necessary evil. The secret police of the Inquisition have been entrusted with the ungrateful task of watching the hunters. Composed of utterly paranoid madmen, if the other Inquisitors are to be trusted, they have still uncovered many nests of corruption inside the Holy Church. Despite the constant pressure of just disbanding the order, the Ocular Dei is still there, and has quietly purged more extremist members. Recently they have earned the begrudging respect of the other orders, who now see them as a useful, if dangerous, tool. The eyes are now turned wholly against the minions of evil, be they inside the church or outside. Alright, so with that said, Let me just see something real quick. Pause. Disband. Could go for this holy war against England to just do this stuff, but I really don't want to deal with all these holdings. You need to be at the... I'm just curious. Is there any more? Okay. There's one. Inquisitrix of Kempton. What if I just gave you all the, France? And then we can restore the Ocula Day. And there we go. That's East Anglia, yeah. No St. James. Cyprus, Thessalonica, can't do. And I don't want to deal with all of that stuff. All of this, I should say. But I think this is actually a pretty good time to end it here. Yeah. So, there we go. There we have the end of our series here. We have ending with Grand Inquisitor Omnia, Rome's Light, who hold. What the hell? 166 from domain? What the fuck? You know what? Yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know it was long and it ruined the whole flow of my schedule, but hopefully, because the new expansion will be out soon, I'll be able to get back on the schedule for everything else. So, look forward to every other game that's out there. There is... Well, it's not a poll, but I am curious if you guys want to see any of the Oblivion remaster, or if you want to wait for Sky Oblivion later this year. Because I was going to do a series on Sky Oblivion, like, probably no matter what, but if you guys want to see some of the remaster, I'd be willing to check that out. But other than that, keep an eye out for the next couple of series and everything. Check everything else out on the channel, and yeah. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.